That will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red 70 Timberwolves. Check Panthers. Check go.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Hold the set. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 50 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Come on. Mustang 19, Pioneers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to throw. Green. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open left side is Brown. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
11 Thomas.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
By Tyson Campbell.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They'll get 34 yards there.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
10, 10. 11 Mighty. 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown. And the Bengals are going to be set up for the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
That's another Bengals.
11
Now
Thomas.
Burrow changing the look.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Stop.
Back to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. So no gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Stop. 180. What is that? 11, 11,
And now
11,
they'll shift things around.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. And will be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
I mean, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 34.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Down. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Green. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19, 60, Warriors 70. Let go.
Back to throw. Green. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
18, 5 in. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Green. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. 6-0 our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Gun. 11, right, 11, Thomas. 11. 11. Stop.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They can. 12. 11 MT, 11 M, 12. 11. 12. 11 mighty. 11.
Burrow will throw. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they have the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it is the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
70 Race, 18 Rattler, 79 Brock, Warriors, 70.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Drop 60.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set. Ready. Viking, 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and a couple.
Panther 60, Panther 6, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go streets. Hey, smash. Hurt, hurt. Let go.
Looking to throw. Green. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Okay, break.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check mash, check mash. 79 Broncos, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Jones. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down 5 at the 44-yard line.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around.
Here we go, Scott. 70 big.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, ready? Shot alert, shot alert.
First down, right back to Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, Jenkins.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Rig alert. 18 Cardinal. 8 Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Green. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
How about this? He's to the 10.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Burrow An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And here's Green, throwing to start the drive. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Rig. Streak. Cup 19. 19 tight. Let go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
68, 19 Lions. Trap 60. Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Like 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
The Browns will line up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tape. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking deep here for Chase. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, man, it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Green, a final shot before break. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The first play in the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Carter, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Joe Burrow, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT, take.
He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
12. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Come on.
He'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to
lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Mustang 19, Warrior 70, Dragon 60.
Operating from the gun. Green checks this down to Sampson. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19, 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Green. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash Broncos. Seven Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
11.
Now Burrow changing things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
11 Thomas.
They will toss to Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80, 11. 11 mighty, 12, 11 mighty, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Sampson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards on the
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs
If you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
To throw is Green, operating from the gun. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll give the Browns a first down.
19
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. Green. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Just when they need a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Green. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go, Riggs, go. 79 Broncos. Riggs.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Rig it.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
But it's 4th down.
Get it. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Check. Cup 19. Panther 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I'm one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball in the way.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. 12.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, 53 yards. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less, these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Ready.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 16-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. And even 50 yards.
A wet track like this, I don't know if it helps anybody, but it probably helps the offensive player running the ball more than the defense.
And while they're doing that, there's also the matter of focus. Not letting the elements get in the way of still doing everything you're supposed to do. Although you do think to yourself, I've got to hold it a little bit tighter and be more careful with my footing.
He was careful, got a big run out of it.
Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 10 more there and another 1st down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up many soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Green. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
19 Chargers, Warriors 70, Dragons 60, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneers.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, you've got to just switch to their opponent.
Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Dot.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Now they get a fourth-quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Green throwing to start the drive.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. You're not. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Green. And it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
Another run for Brown on second down.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 7.
Here we go.
And the Bengals
Whitey.
first down.
Whitey shot. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here's a 2nd and 8. And Burrow going to change the play.
An inside give, Brown. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Gun. Shot. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
What's going on, guys?
So for Cincinnati, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week.